Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello. We are hitting the last % of this game.
Yep, we're getting towards the end here.
I'm getting nostalgic, honestly. We've been doing this long enough. I'm kind of hitting the point where it's like, I've been on a journey with you, man.
Yeah, it's kind of been a little beautiful. Just all this time. I really wish I had an arrow.
Something that I've noticed recently, just like the other day, you know how like everybody likes Chick-fil-A?
Sure.
Pretty much. Like the majority of America really likes Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone you go to, like the lines are like insane.
Right. Even the people who don't like Chick-fil-A like Chick-fil-A food. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it is a liked food.
I feel so bad because whenever Chick-fil-A opens up next to like another restaurant,
it closes like immediately.
I feel so bad because it's like this. Like, I feel like the restaurants don't deserve this. They're just like minding their business, but every time Chick-fil-A like decides to open up, it almost seems on purpose. They'll like pick a victim and they're like, that one, okay, and they'll like go and like plant next to it, and the one will like either go out of business or just become depressing as heck.
Yep. Immediately just becomes a ghost town. Like, immediately. How do I get this guy?
You gotta hit him in the eye. With your little hook thing.
I have been.
Yeah, well, you got to be on the inside when he does his hook thing. You got it. Come on. Come on.
It's the first boss.
Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe when he like digs his thing and you have to grab the tail. The tail at the like above him.
There we go. I thought that's what I had to do, but for some reason he was like catching me despite myself no matter what. All right.
I feel like Chick-fil-A has almost become like, it almost reminds me of Disney now. You know how like Disney like once it was like, it's not exactly like it, but it was like once this family friendly magical thing that everybody loved. And like, it was this thing, and then like it got so successful, it just started like bullying everybody because it was the most powerful like entity in the market.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A almost reminds me of that. They're still like run by like amazing people, but it's just the fact that like they have like so many people like it that they are just destroying their competition.
They will destroy anyone who fights against them, you know?
And it's mostly because of the service.
Yeah.
I think the food is amazing, but it's like the bar is so low for service and fast food.
It's true.
That like, first of all, like it doesn't have to do anything, but the fact that it has such amazing service, I think it's just such a massive draw for people. Yep.
Like, people will be nice. People will take care of you. They're going to go the second mile, like, every single time. And you know what's crazy about it is people are struggling right now. It's 2022 when we're recording this, and people are really struggling to find people to work for them.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. They're struggling to get people to work for them, but not Chick-fil-A. Have you noticed that? Like, they're not, like, dying for... What?
You just hit him with your sword.
Oh, good catch.
What do you mean?
Like, people... Like, everywhere you go, all the fast food places will hire for $15 an hour. Please, I will physically marry you to my daughter if you work at my company. Like, people are desperate to hire people, but not Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A seems to not have a, like, How on earth are they hiring these amazing people and also not, like, in desperate need of hiring good people?
I think they just, like, hire people and then turn them into robots in the middle of their training somehow. Like, these people will do whatever you ask them to.
I've already been here.
Like, they'll, like, come home, like, drive you home, mow your lawn for you. Give you, like, new Jordans or something. These guys are just, like... I don't know, man. I don't know what they do on the inside of these people that are just, like, at your every whim. Just, like, such amazing service.
Well, you and I both used to work there, and I can confirm I was brainwashed.
I didn't work in the front, which most people are, like, familiar with. I worked in the back, cooking, like, the chicken and stuff, and I think it was, like, a completely different culture, like, back there.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I guess true of every restaurant.
Yeah, you could say that pretty much anywhere. But it was, like, the funniest with Chick-fil-A because, like, the front is, like, polarizingly, like, suspiciously good. Like, kind of like, does humanity get to this level kind of thing?
This is heaven on earth.
Yeah. Like, it really is. It's weird. And I think that's, like, the biggest thing of why people, like, love this place. Because you can go, like, literally, especially the chicken restaurant places, like, they're so known for, like, like, you'll go through the drive-thru and be like, what do you want?
Screw you!
Yeah, they're like, I literally hate you. And they're like, throw your food on the ground. And you'll be like, thank you. And you, like, just drive away. Like, it's completely normal.
Yeah, I hope you drown in a house fire.
It's like what you expect if you go to, like, Popeyes or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So,
where am I supposed to go?
you see that? There's, like, a little, like...
Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't find the lever.
Yeah. Is this all this one is?
Yeah, it's, like, ridiculously easy compared to the others.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's, like... It's like you go to these places, and I just constantly see these places that do not, like... They're just minding their business, man. I saw KFC, and I'm like, KFC's not bad. And then Chick-fil-A opened up next to him, and I was like,
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
Salute the fallen brother.
Dude, in the area where we grew up, I've seen that happen 1,000 times.
That happened 3 times where we grew up.
Yeah, it did. We had, like, 3 restaurants get destroyed. One of them was a McDonald's. Let's start there.
I don't even remember that.
And then, the McDonald's was there first, and then the Chick-fil-A, moved in next to it, and the McDonald's had to shut down. And then the old McDonald's building was replaced by another place, and then that place was replaced by a Steak and Shake. And yeah. I have never seen any restaurant publicly embarrassed and destroyed like that Steak and Shake.
It was so funny because it was, like, across the street too.
It was, across.
It was like you could physically see the business from, like, if you could, like, sit in a parking lot and observe from afar. You're like, you look on one side. It was like the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket. You could physically look, and, like, everyone was happy on the right, and then look across the street, and, like, it was just, like, depressing. Like, nobody was over there. And I'm like, man, I like Steak and Shake. Like, I'm sorry, guys.
I used to, but that Steak and Shake was also particularly bad. Like, it was always dirty, and it was, like, the customer service was kind of rude.
Yeah, that one was terrible.
It's like, you can't move in next to a Chick-fil-A and have bad service, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think they knew, man. I think that was the saddest one. Nobody told them that there was, like, a Chick-fil-A opening up.
we have a new restaurant moving by. Oh, okay, I'm sure we'll be able to handle it. It's a Chick-fil-A. It's a what?
Just that was probably why half the staff left.
Yeah,
when they heard that, they were like, sorry,
well, I
gotta get a real job.
Yeah, it's time. It's just that the chicken is so good. And you know what's crazy is, like, they don't, like, force you to say my pleasure there.
Really?
Yeah, they just say, you know, it's good. Like, they kind of tenderly suggest, like, my pleasure is a good thing to say. But it's more like you know, when you get hired there, they kind of expect for you to be aware that Chick-fil-A employees always say my pleasure, and they just kind of remind you, yeah, a lot of times we say it my pleasure. But when I worked there, I said my pleasure like 1/3 of the time. I'd say you're welcome and no problem most of the time.
Well, have you seen those videos of people that will literally like borderline bully people for like the fact that they'll like have to say my pleasure?
It's like those people who go to Britain and like go up to the soldiers who can't move and try and mess with them. It's just like, why are you like this? What makes you like, the British soldiers I'm talking about that they're not allowed to move.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you like this? Like, you are a very annoying and terrible person.
You know what's really funny? I don't know. You know, like movies that do that trope.
Uh-huh.
Do you think those movies are doing that like for real for like a shot? Because that's just as bad, in my opinion.
Yeah. You're onto something there. Of course, you know this, but I don't know if the people at home know this, that I forgot about this room. I thought we were basically done with the temple. Where is he?
That was going to take more time than I thought. What were you going to say?
I don't know if people know this, but I didn't just work at Chick-fil-A. I was like the Chick-fil-A Cow. Like...
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
I got hired there as a normal employee, and eventually, and very soon into it, like they were like, "Huh, you really suck at administration. Let's put you in this suit." Oh, wow! Well, when he's in the suit, he's not allowed to talk. That makes him less annoying. Oh, and also he can jump around and dance. He doesn't mind it. All right, let's put him in the cow suit all the time.
I think usually like mascots are usually kind of like the butt of the joke in most places, except for Chick-fil-A for some reason. I feel like
true.
Everyone loves the cow at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he's like a celebrity there.
If they even still do, I feel like I haven't been inside of a Chick-fil-A in a long time.
Oh, I go to it like all the people at my local Chick-fil-A, like know me, like
you go like inside.
Yeah, all the time. That was the big one.
This is a little obvious for Zelda. They're even doing camera shots.
Yeah, the camera shots are like... Oh my gosh.
What is he gonna say?
Timbo, you must remember well the appearance of this room. Okay, alright. Thank you.
Why don't they do this for every puzzle?
Gosh.
Like in Skyward Sword.
Yeah, like, I was like, hey,
we haven't done a Skyward Sword!
There it is! Guys, oh my
I
word.
bet you forgot, didn't you?
Gosh, what do I have to do in this room?
Oh man, I wish they would give me some kind of hint.
What is it? This one next or this one?
I don't remember. Wing it.
Let's see what happens after all that. But that was the most like Skyward Sword moment I've ever had in my life. Yeah, there we go. Like, I'll never forget in Skyward Sword when Fee comes up and like there's a puzzle in the sand ship where Fee literally comes out before you can do anything. You walk into the room and Fee pops out and tells you the solution to the puzzle. It's like, oh my goodness.
I remember that happening a couple times in that game. I don't remember if I've probably mentioned this before, but like there's like rooms that I would walk into with like some kind of like puzzle, and I'd be generally be like, this is a good one, and then there'll be like just like some kind of like stone in the front of the room, and I'll read it, and it'll be like hit this one first, and then hit that one second, and that one third. I'm like, it's almost like someone spoiled a movie for me, where it's like, well, that one's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's Phantom Hourglass is really bad about that, where it'll just literally have like. Because the puzzle is supposed to be, like...
I forgot about this.
Interesting.
I don't know why you would need this.
It's so that you can go back to the beginning, like go back to the Great Sea at any time if you want to.
But why is it here?
Because this is Ganondorf's headquarters, and it's a teleport.
You should be able to go back to his headquarters, actually.
That would be awesome.
That one big room. Gandalf has like an office.
Can I go out here? No, okay. But yeah, because so many of the puzzles in Phantom Hourglass are literally like write this down and then do the thing that you just wrote down. And so many of it, I stopped, when I was replaying it recently, I literally just stopped going, into places that, or like, I stopped reading the little stone tablets like what I'm reading now.
Okay, I remember this.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to spawn. Oh, okay. Figured it out. Okay.
That was a total guess.
It was literally like I've run out of other options, so I guess I'm just going to do this now. Anyway, here's Ganon Alexa. Ganon, can you please murder my enemies?
You please not murder me?
Sure, I'll get right on that.
No.
You know, I gotta tell you. Okay, can he please do another move than that? I gotta tell you. Oh boy.
We got him.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like a barely fight. Okay, you have to go
to where the hilt points.
The hilt? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I'm glad that they made that sound because I got really nervous I was wrong.
I was wondering how you would know that you were going the right way at all.
Right. Ugh. It's kind of like the original Mario Bros. Where, tennis, baby. What?
What were you saying?
My sword was out. It's kind of like the original Mario Bros. Where, like they in the final castle, you have to go through a very specific, like way through the castle, and they'll play a little, ba-ding if you go the right way, and they'll go ba-bong if you go the wrong way. You know what I'm talking about?
This guy does not like throwing those little...
Yeah, he doesn't like throwing the thing I need him to throw. Oh, boy.
I've never been a big fan of this boss fight.
I actually really like the original one.
I like the original one. And I like the design of this guy.
Do you prefer this Phantom Ganon or the Ocarina of Time Phantom Ganon?
I mean, I like fighting the original one, but... I think the design of this guy is, like, really creative.
He definitely looks like more of a Phantom Ganon than the other one does.
Oh, you mean, like, literally?
Yeah, like, he looks literally like a Phantom Ganon instead of, like, Ganon with a mask on.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end it here.
All right.
I think our time is concluding here.
All right. Sounds good.
So we will catch you back here on Windwaker.
On Windwaker. You know what to do.
And if you don't, ask someone. Subscribe.